Metro riders will be allowed to transfer for free between Farragut North and Farragut West stations. By fall of this year, Metro plans to create a virtual tunnel, which will help people save time and money. It will also help decrease some of the traffic at Metro Center, which is the busiest station in Washington, D.C.
University officials remain committed to building dorms at the current site of the Nebraska parking lot as a part of the proposed East Campus plan. The Spring Valley Wesley Heights Advisory Neighborhood Commission recently sent a 9-page letter to the university outlining changes to the plan. Specifically, the ANC wants to change the university's mind about putting dorms near the Westover Place townhouses. Many residents of the Westover Place don't want students living that close to their homes.
We don't want dorms here. They can put a signature building here, they can put any other kind of building here, but not dorms.
My question is, why do they need more students? Had a nice little university here for many, many years, and suddenly it's decided to become a major university.
Despite the 9-page letter, university officials say they believe East Campus is well suited for student housing. AU officials and members of the ANC are expected to continue discussion.
Sixth-floor residents of Letts Hall on American University's campus will now have to pay between $6 and $7 for damage to the Sky Lounge last semester. Resident assistants discovered vandalism in the Sky Lounge on the 6th floor of Letts shortly before winter break. Officials originally were going to charge students $50 each to account for the estimated $5,000 worth of damage. But after students complained they shouldn't be the only ones held responsible, officials lowered that cost.
The way the building was built was that the lounge was on the 6th floor, and it will be very unfortunate for the 6th floor residents to be affected in such a way.
The Sky Lounge is currently closed to all student groups except those currently housed in Letts Hall. The school's housing and dining budget will also help cover the difference in costs from the lowered fines.
Japanese students at American University continue to worry about their families as the current nuclear crisis in Japan worsens. Victoria Rinkevichutie is live in the studio with Mayuko Yatsu, a public administrator master student at AU, who is here to share her story with us. Victoria?
Thank you, Yesenia. Mayuko's family and friends live in Mito town, almost 180 miles away from epicenter of the earthquake. Mayuko keeps in touch with her family by phone. She attentively follows friends' news on Japanese social network site, Twitter, Facebook. Mayuko, thank you very much for coming here.
Thank you very much, Victoria.
I would like to start with asking you how hard the earthquake actually hit the Mito city.
I heard that magnitude 7.4 huge earthquake hit my city, and after that my house are half broken, and then entire windows are broken as well. The public road, there are so many cracks, and then we cannot walk through, and then cars are really hard to get through as well.
Is your family able to stay in the house, or they have to use the shelter?
My family is fortunately stay in the house right now.
Did the tsunami have any influence on your family's life? Or they live by the coast or more in the land?
Oh, my house is in more land, so there is no damage by the tsunami.
I've heard that during the first day of the earthquake you had difficulties contacting your family?
Yes, I spent like almost 12 hours to reach my family mainly because there are no telecommunication service at the point, and also my father has no cell phone, so it takes so long time.
So for how many days you're able to talk to them now?
Oh, you mean right now?
Yeah.
Oh, I can talk to them right now by phone.
I've read on your Facebook also that you weren't sure how your grandmother is doing.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a follow-up on that?
Yes, she's fine as well.
Okay. What's the general situation of your family? Because many people in Japan, they don't have the electricity, they don't have gas, they don't have food or water. How's your family doing?
Unfortunately, we have water, electricity, but there are very limited number of foods and gasolines, so they're stuck in there right now.
Another very huge concern in Japan is the nuclear crisis and the reactors blowing up. How does your family feel about it?
My family is really calmed down about that, but some of my friends are trying to get out from our city and then go to Tokyo.
Can they do that?
No. There's all public roads are shut down. To the Tokyo, so they're just stuck in there.
Mayuko, thank you very much for coming. We hope your friends and your family will be fine. Yesenia, back to you.
Thank you, Victoria.
Coming up after the break, a not-so-warm welcome. Small businesses are feeling the heat as the biggest corporation in the world plans to open a store in the district. We'll tell you what company giant is heading this way and when, after the break.
With temperatures in the low 50s, things are looking pretty good right now, but wet weather headed our way late this afternoon. Find out if it'll affect your morning commute. Coming up, we'll break down today's weather report and this week's 5-day forecast.